Hello, welcome back to the Finn channel. You may notice something new. I have a webcam, a face. I have a body now. So, I figured because Last Chance just wrapped up today, I would make a video for NA and EU recapping just groups and Last Chance everything and like what to expect going into Grands. So this is the second video of three. So there's the first one which is just NA talking over stuff, and then this one will be about EU. So just everything that happened on EU. Obviously, I am more like knowledgeable about NA, but I've been watching my fair amount of EU, so I kind of know what's going on over there overseas, across the pond. But I will do my best to, kind of explain stuff and kind of discuss stuff we need to know before grand finals. And then the third video will be tomorrow. It's just a grand predictions. I'll go through both EU and A, my top 10, and a couple honorable mentions that I will make going into grand finals with my friend Andrew. I'll make that prediction. So if you're watching this, you could have watched NA first, or this could be your first one watching. But if you're watching this first, go watch the NA one. If you watch the NA one first and you're watching this, great. Go and watch the prediction video because that'll probably be up decently soon. Um, so yeah, not much more I need to say. Let's just get straight into it, dude. Um, Here we go. So, first I'm gonna explain how the format works. I'm just gonna do this really quickly. I did it in the NA video, so if you um watch the NA video, just skip forward a little bit so you don't have to see this. But basically, you need to be Division 1 to play the play-in stage. There's 20 games across 2 days. The top 99 teams from those 20 games get put into three different groups. In those three groups, each group will play 5 games. Each winner of those 5 games will go straight to grands, and the top 5 in consistency for each group will go to grand finals. Then there's the last chance qualifier, which is open to every division 1 through 3, which you probably already understand how that works. I would assume if you're watching a video about comp Fortnite. If you don't, I can't really help you there. But then the top 33 goes to the last chance lobby, where they will play 3 games, and the 3 game winners go into grand finals, and that is the 33 teams. In grand finals, there's day 1, day 2, 12 games played across those 2 days. Boom. There's the format explained. Um, pretty simply. Now, Group 1 for EU. Starting off hot. Trulex, Teeny, Skivvy, all 3 talented players. Yeah, not much more to say. Wheat, Nefrizzi, and Sined. Um, I feel like a less known trio to like NA viewers, but I feel like they are a pretty well known trio on EU. The Vidal, Cringe, Volko. Vidal obviously known. Cringe, I feel like he's pretty well known. And Volko, I don't really know much about him. Obviously, he plays with Vidal. That's kind of it. Ghost, Hyper, and Jewel. I think I know Jewel, but I'm not really familiar with the other players. So yeah. Then Vanya, Pixie, and Marius, the reigning FNCS champs. Coming in fifth, getting that game 1 win, and then kind of just dipping with. I feel like is kind of cool move. Then Dynas, Geras, and Franek. I had them at my 10th place spot for last major. Obviously, I don't think they got 10th place, but again, another like really good team on EU that I feel like people should just expect at this point to be qualifying for majors like this. Then Arax, Belusi, and Zengi, the Italians. I know them. Chino, Pablo, and Frodoxy. I feel so bad for them. I wish they could have won um, the last major. That is so heartbreaking for them, in my opinion. I'm so sad that they missed out. But, it is what it is. Perchawa, Kizzers, and Masiek, the Poles. Then Loki, Sangold, and QB. I don't know the other 2 players, but I know Sangold, he played with Marius. So, yeah. That's rounding out the top 10. Some teams that missed out that are kind of notable: Sky Skull and Thomas HD, Dandapuzzo, Refsguard, Jesus group is stacked. Shark, Kovacs, Huddy, a lot of big names missing out. But that is Group 1. Group 2, Snazy, Icy, and Clement. Don't know them. I'm just going to be honest. Actually, I know Snazy. Sorry. Don't really know the other people. Seti, Apco, Panzer. Of course, know them. Um, Lixium, Izzy, Plazzy. Don't know them. Pigstorm, Damus. They just came out of nowhere in Major 1. All 3 of them qualified for their first grand finals in Major 1 and already one of the best teams on EU. And I think that they will do very, very well. And I believe they've already called for land. Then Cantry, Predage, and Finchuk, I think is how you say it. Finnick, I'm not sure. Another known team. Ping, Walks, Malabuka. I believe they won Major 1, I'm pretty sure. Horace, Tayson, Chicho. Tayson has, I don't think he's ever missed a land. Um, but obviously one of the Fortnite goats. One of, excuse me, one of the Fortnite goats. So good to see him there. Then Halekis, Ilusha, and Very. I don't know these two, but I know Ilusha. Fastroki and Keto Bevies, know them. Focus, Mixon, and Upple. Um, then some notable teams missing out. Dexy, Eclipse, and Twee. Andalex, Marco, Turtle. Who else? Robin, Ju, Kylie. Um, who else missed out? I'm trying to see. I don't think many other people. So yeah, that is group two. Moving on to, sorry, I'm a bit of a cold. Moving on to group three. Artist, Vanchki, and Ifrozi, don't know them. I know Artist, don't know the other teams. Then Cheat and Trexer, Mappy, another, I feel like, known team. CZB, Nathan, Axe Force, know them. I don't have much else to say. CZB and Nathan have been playing together for a very long time. I know that. Then Swizzy, Queasy, Mustache. Another very good team. On EU. Queasy, one of the best IGLs. If not the best IGL of all time. Then Clown, Gabbix, and Waziache. Don't know them. I think I might know Gabbix, but not sure. Then Akira, Kurama, and Werix, the French. Vico, Vino, Flixie. Again, I don't think they're the best team on EU, but obviously one of the best. Then Pink, Nebs, and Kiro, Splick, Comasado, Chat, Mr. Savage, Rezon. That's kind of cool. Mr. Savage retiring, then unretiring, then qualifying to Grands by a single point. What else? I drop Hari Kami, Art Skill, Potosize, Xweez. Some big teams missing out. Moneymaker. Yeah, so some big teams missing out on EU from this group three. But some of them can make it back in last chance, which we will talk about right now. But first, we're going to talk about the qualification spots because these are kind of important going into land. So in Major 1, there's 2 spots, Major 2, 5 spots, and finally in Major 3, 4 spots. How these spots work is if you already have a spot and you place inside, like if you got a spot in Major 1 and you're in the top 5 for Major 2, your spot rolls down to the next person. And the same thing can be said about Major 3. So theoretically, you could be top 11 on EU and qualify for land. So we'll just have to see how that works. It'll probably be more like top 8, top 9 to qualify, but obviously it is um, all up to chance and how the teams play. But moving on to these are the teams that have already qualified: Ping, Warx, Malabuka, Vico, Vino, and Flixie. They qualified for Major 1. Then Major 2, Vanya, Pixie, Marius, the winners. Chino, Pablo, Fredoxy, Pix, Darmdamas. They were already called to land. Swizzy, Queasy, Mustache, and Hris, Tayson, and Chicho. So those are the 5 teams from Major 2 that qualified. And then our last chance teams. I drop Hari and Cammy, Robin, Kylie, Timu, and then Hallie, Dinapuzo, and Hizix. I feel like I drop is a team that we would expect to qualify. Like I drop Hari, Cammy, um, super good team. Robin, Kylie, Timu. I know Robin, I know Kylie, don't really know Timu. Then I know Dinapuzo, but I'm not really familiar with Hizix or Hallie. Like I said though, I'm not very familiar on the EU scene. So if there's anybody from EU watching, just tell me, A, if I pronounce the name wrong, and B, who are some teams to look out for other than the obvious, like Vanya's, Vino's, Malabuka, Pigstar name is Fred, all those people. So, yeah, that kind of wraps up what I have to say about EU. Other than if this is the first video of these 3 that you're watching, go watch the NA one, go watch the predictions if it's up when you're watching this. And if this is the second one you're watching, thanks for watching whatever the first one was. I assume it was probably the NA one. Go watch the prediction. If this is the third one you're watching, that's great. That means you watched all 3 of them. But if you haven't watched all 3 of them, go watch all 3 of them because, yeah, why not? Get all the info you need to know going to grand finals. With that being said, though, yeah, watch those videos. I was doing a watch party for grand finals on Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be a big, big weekend of Fortnite. So I can't wait to see who pulls up to the streams on YouTube or Twitch. I'll link my Twitch in the description. And I will see you guys all in the next one, which is hopefully one more of these 3 videos. So I hope you all have a great day. Goodbye.